So we wanted to give him something special. And then, the rest was history. When the Stinkface came, that was it. Everything.
Well, where did the Stinkface come from?
So, I'm still trying to find this old lady from Mobile, Alabama. If you're out there, this has been about 25 years. If you're out there watching, listening, thank you. I love you. I owe you, I owe you everything for just telling me what you said that night. And so I wrestled Bossman in Mobile, Alabama on a house show. And I've been doing house shows with this gimmick on, with the thong. And, that old thing when you clothesline somebody and they in the corner. And, Bossman fell to that Stinkface position as we know it today.
Yeah.
So when he fell, all of a sudden, now keep in mind, Chris, there's like, 20,000 people in the arena. But all I heard, I didn't know Bossman fell down in that position. And all I heard was, Rikishi, turn around and stick your butt in his face. And I'm like, this is where that look comes from, to where I'm kind of looking slowly, because I'm looking in the front row, who's saying that? Who's yelling that? And as I turned around and I seen Bossman in that corner. And when I took the first step, Chris, you can hear like the pop of the crowd. It kind of came up. Took the next step. It came up higher. By the time I got to him and I turned around, it was like a pop that I've never, ever heard in my career. Like, damn, this is what it feels like. And it was there, it was, the people are ready. And all I can hear, Bossman. Now, keep in mind, we have never done this move before, me and Bossman. Bossman says, all right, baby, go ahead and stick that booty in my face. We got him now. And I said, you sure? He said, bring it on, baby. Oh, bless his heart. He took that damn Stinkface like a champ, man. And that was on a Sunday, Chris. The next day was Monday Night Raw. Yeah. And that's when the Stinkface was introduced to the world.
What a story.
Ain't that something?
That's amazing, Rikishi.
So, lady, if you are out there, old lady, grandma, I don't know what your name is. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you.
Who had the biggest problem with taking the Stinkface?
I think it was a lot of the guys, man.
Well, sure.
A lot of the guys. Well, keep in mind, here's the turnaround. Now, while we're doing this show, I hope a lot of you wrestlers that are listening out there, because the youngsters. And so keep in mind, Chris, I mentioned this about, I already knew people were going to laugh about me coming through with the thumb. So when the roster see me come back in this new outfit, everybody thought it was a rip. Every single bite, but nobody would say it to my face. You can feel it, because my ass get hot when I walk by people. I can feel like they're staring at it. Yeah. Oh, let's be real. My buttocks is not the most beautiful buttocks in the world, but here are the people, the roster. They won't say it to your face, but in our industry, everything they think is a rip. When somebody changes their character, it's like, oh, they're coming back again to try. So whatever the case, but let alone, they didn't know that Rikishi was going to be one of the biggest stars in the industry of the Attitude Era. And so every single person, which they didn't know, that I can hear the heckling, and I hear it, but I don't know who did. All I remember is who's sitting in the hallway. By the time I got to come to the Stinkface, Chris, I always knew, like, if I'm wrestling somebody that, that night, I would come, there would be like some fried rice on my chair, because they knew I like chicken fried rice. And they knew, so when they start prepping it up, like, because they knew I had to give them the Stinkface. That's just part of the Rikishi character, So there were times where a lot of the guys, they took it because they understood their role. It was my time, And when they take it, you can tell those that take it straight up, like Booker T. Shout out to Booker T. When Booker T took it, he took it head up. You know, when The Rock took it, he took it head up. Kurt Angle, head up. You know, so a lot of guys, they understood they didn't want to take it, but they knew like if Vince McMahon was going to take it, and we all seen how that happened. Rock took Vince's face and just shoved it all the way up. And Vince said, "Boy," he said, "Rikishi, I hope you clean your buttocks today."
I felt like Rock pushed Vince's face so hard into your ass. I felt like Vince was going to break his nose.
Oh man, when you're live, man. You know what I mean? I mean, that was one of the most iconic. I think that was when we shut down the Kiss My Ass Club. And that was the way to do it right there. I mean, he took it like a champ.